Wow. 2 cool JSN cards.
Very nice.
Welcome back, card fans, to, I think, one of my favorite types of series. Throwback Thursday is my favorite series that we do. It's incredible. But favorite, like, other series is one of every. And so we have, in this, we're doing one of every pack battle. So we each have a mega box, a blaster box, and they're calling them value packs now. I'm a boomer, so I call it a cello pack.
Hello.
But we each have one of each. And we're going to do a little single highest card value wins. Classic pack battle. And on the line, some old school.
Hello.
MOSAIC. They actually call them cello packs.
Let Russ cook.
Wow. Those were the days. So here we go. And the question of the day is very broad, but is retail worth it? Because when those of you who've been around for a long time know that we started opening almost exclusively retail and very rarely hobby.
Because it was impossible to get hobby, for one.
Yes, and it was...
Let's remember when we started this.
Yeah, we started our channel in 2020 because, obviously, and
No, we started February of 2021. The first video.
Oh yeah,
uploaded in
2020.
February of 2020.
We started getting back into like sports cards in 2020.
December of 2020.
Yeah, because 2020 product was a lot of like what we first got into.
But it was our first video was February of 21.
Yeah, your birthday.
I wasn't gonna say that, but it was my birthday. That was a nice birthday present from Josh.
Yeah, and but now we've started opening a lot more hobby stuff, whether that be through things like Boombox or just doing straight up like hobby box breaks.
Well, hold on. You said we started off opening a lot of hobby.
Oh, sorry,
we open a lot of hobby.
We started opening a lot of retail.
Yeah.
And then transitioned
to some hobby.
Yeah.
But not exclusively.
Yeah. Now I feel like it's kind of more shifted. Like the ratio is more hobby, less retail.
I agree. I just wanted to make sure you.
Yeah.
You saying what you wanted to say.
A knife over here?
No, I got a knife.
Okay.
I was gonna let you start.
Okay. I'm gonna start blaster. We normally go like big to little or little to big, but I'm just gonna start in the middle.
Interesting take on pack battles.
So the question is retail worth it? Because when we first like started this channel, I would have said absolutely. Otherwise, why would we be opening it? As we've started doing more hobby stuff, I'm not as sure if retail is really worth it in terms of like, I've got, and this might play into some of our answer too, I've got some money to spend. What am I going to spend it on? So Ted, I think we have a different starting point in this conversation. So I'm interested to see if we land in the same spot.
It is complicated, and worth it is an interesting question because, like, what does that mean? Like, are you saying I'm spending money on cards? I want to get a return on my investment. I'm gonna start with my cello value pack, or are you saying, as a human being, what am I spending on the experience? What am I getting? And I think that's where I come from.
Okay.
Like, yes, we have a channel, we flip cards, we sell cards, we collect cards, so hobby is obviously a superior product.
Yeah.
Which you pay more for. But I still love to be at fucking CVS and you see that weird box of football cards for $5 and you're like, what the hell is this? I have to buy it. And it's the spontaneity.
Yeah.
Like, I will spend $5 on that every time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's, for me, why retail is so great. Like, when your wife drags you to Target or Walmart, you're like, yeah, I'm going to see if there's cards.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
And we have pulled great stuff out of it.
Oh, I mean...
And so it's that excitement.
Our first one-of-one on the channel. 2 of them.
And back in college when I pulled that out of 5.
Yeah.
Was from a Walmart. So I think like for just the spontaneity, the fun, like the purest of what cards are supposed to be.
Yeah.
What they were invented to be.
Yeah.
Before it was an industry.
Yeah.
I think that's why I love Hobby.
I like that Jameer Gibbs.
If I'm buying Hobby, it's not because, if I'm buying retail, it's not because I'm just making a poor decision. It's like going through the drive-thru at Taco Bell or McDonald's, you know. It's a whole other world. It's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it.
Cam Jordan.
That was just backwards for fun.
Interesting. Does it have like a V on the back? Is it like a variation one or? Nope. Just backwards to throw you off the scent.
115 and a half sacks.
Cam Jordan's very good.
No, I know, but just can't remember the last time I searched him up.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's where I want to start from.
Yeah.
It's like, because when you say worth it, someone could take that as an implication of, should we ever buy it?
Yeah.
Or should it still exist? And I want to start from a very strong point of, absolutely. I will always buy it, and it better not go anywhere.
All right.
I want to be clear on that.
Yeah, I can get very much on board with the idea of
the inner child.
Retail has its place in the card industry. So then it becomes, well, what's worth it to you or me or you watching the video?
I'm with you. You opened something already?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is from my blaster
box pack with nothing in it. So then I guess this is then where, you know, the way that we interact and experience cards is very different than a lot of people because we also, you know, open stuff on video.
My favorite player.
I'll sell him Cleveland for a lot right now.
We are the CLE card guys.
Ooh. Silver Cook. Bench All-Star.
Eric Dickerson.
So take example a video like this. We've got 2 mega boxes, which are $60 a piece, so you're at 120. 2 blaster boxes, 30 a piece, so you're at 180. Add in 2 cellos, you know, we're all of a sudden at, you know, $200 worth of cards right here.
Mega pack.
You can also get a hobby box of this for $350. Chris Johnson, the man. Nixon. I think the gold are just
but gold jacket.
Yeah.
Gold.
You know, all of a sudden, you know, we're not too far away from being able to do a hobby box of MOSAIC.
Yep.
And so I think part of, and this goes to each individual person, part of it's what kind of money do you have to spend? What are you, CJ Stroud? What are you able to put into it? That's my second Lawrence Taylor green of that in the same box.
Blaster pack.
You know, if you only have $30 to spend, I think I'd rather go and get a whole blaster box than buy a single hobby pack.
Of course.
Out of a random box. Bijan, nice. Epic Performers.
Another Randy Moss.
You have the rainbow over there of the moss by the end.
Moss bow. Now, interesting tangent. I'll save it for later. Were you finished with your? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think that's the thought I have for now is the budget you have, Trey Tucker, I think also goes into, is it worth it for you?
Mega. Yeah.
What's your tangent?
Well, the tangent, and this is kind of getting away from the main point, but it could be an interesting topic. For a long time now, still now, hobby stores are stocking and selling retail product.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think of that? And is it bad? Is it good? Is it neither?
Yeah, so that's one where it's like, I get it.
It's kind of not the point.
Yeah.
That was not for you.
Yeah, but like I kind of would.
Of course I get it. I don't blame them for doing it.
Yeah, but no, it is definitely much like I'd kind of prefer you just like not and like like retail was so hard to get for such a long time at stores.
Of course.
And then you just had.
You could walk into a hobby shop and pay triple the sticker price. Not that there is a sticker price.
Big fan of this. JSN Silver.
That's nice. Ooh, big fan of that.
The green. Yeah, like, and especially too, like you said, like then they were marking it up dramatically from like,
and that's makes me sad.
Yeah, because like
there's kids in the checkout line with their mom at Walmart who can't get cards, which is like how I started.
Yeah. So yeah.
Wow, is this from one of the 3 snaps you took? 4 snaps?
Too soon.
Did you see he was on the field throwing last week pregame?
Yeah, people were like freaking out.
So, anyways, yeah. What is the rest of your thoughts on that?
So I think I would say yes, retail is worth it in the sense of like it has its place and it should exist.
Of course. And I'll follow it up with.
Yeah, looks like they put the silvers backwards in those.
I'll follow it up with this. When you spend more money on hobby and you get a good card, there's an entitlement there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have got a good card.
Well,
and
yeah.
more often than not, I was expecting more. I was hoping for more.
Yeah.
Mega. Retail, you just did it spontaneously, on a whim, for fun. Probably weren't even planning on buying cards. You're expecting nothing.
Yeah.
So when you get anything retail, that's way more fun.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about something insane.
Yeah.
From hobby. But to me, that's part of like what makes. I'm the kicker master. Javon Kerr's one of my favorite players of all time.
Really?
Yeah, always loved him.
I'm down
do you get what I'm saying?
Megas.
Like retail's more fun because you're just like, yeah, I'll pick up a couple packs of this. That's why there's a Family Dollar at the end of my street. Perfect example. There's a Family Dollar at the end of my street that has gravity boxes at the checkout conveyor belt. I always just grab one pack from the bottom of each, Prism Series 1. Whoa. And guess what? I've never gotten anything.
Yeah.
But I don't care because it's like $2 or $3.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting anything. I wasn't even planning on getting cards when I walked down there to buy a thing of napkins or whatever.
Yeah. It's like.
And if I ever do get something, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Yeah.
But when I go to a hobby shop and I drop $250 and all I get is a numbered to 50 defensive back who I've never heard of.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Definitely, yeah, there's the higher risk, higher reward
Blaster.
factor that plays into
but
hobby.
But it's that entitlement and that disappointment that makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Where you don't get that with hobby ever or retail.
Yeah. Well, and there's the whole on average thing, so for example, that
Green Kelsey Jason color match mode.
Oh, you got the Taylor Swift brother-in-law card.
That's right.
So the box of Luminance that we opened, where we were like literally missing an auto, and it's on average, so there's not anything you can do. Like that hurts way more than when you're opening something where there's like no guarantee of anything. So it's sort of like, whatever. If I get something, I get something. If I don't, I don't. Wow, 2 cool JSN cards.
Very nice.
Out of that box.
Mega. You have anything else on this topic?
I've
got some fun little topics if we're done.
So I think part of it too is like, though, like, let's say you have let's say you've been saving and you're like, okay, I've got $300 that I can go spend on,
yeah,
on whatever I want.
I'm going hobby every time.
Yeah. So I think that is then like the sense of where when I first posed this question, where I'm starting to think not as much, is if I've got X dollars to spend and I can afford a hobby box with that, it is better almost exclusively
totally agree
to go and get that hobby box.
Because you could easily get nothing for your $300 in retail.
Oh, yeah.
Blaster.
Yeah, I mean, well, we've done 2 half case breaks now of blaster boxes. Now, to be fair, we did get, like, the case hit out of each of those. Mm-hmm. So we got a downtown when we did Optic, and we got 2 zebras.
Love the zebra.
Which I don't know if the zebra is considered a case hit or just like a short prod. I'm not exactly sure.
It's probably a case hit.
But I don't know. That's also kind of like, did we just get really lucky, or is it just we managed to open enough to get something? But like here we are about to open one of every.
We've got very little to show for it, if anything at all.
Yeah, I mean, CJ Stroud yellow.
Yeah, that is nice.
JSN silver, JSN yellow, but like no numbered card. No, no Genesis.
No auto. Mr. Anderson, my favorite player.
So I think that's a really big part of it, is like, what, is it you got $30 and you're spending it on a blaster box, or $60 and you're spending it on a mega box? Fun.
I think, when you're phrasing the question that way, if I have any budget for cards and I'm like, I have money for cards, I want cards, I'm going straight to the hobby shop.
Yeah. So like that's why like I think it's like yes, but also no. Like retail's not worth it over hobby.
Blaster. I agree. I
mean, we got like comp piles going. I don't think you've got anything that
no,
even like put
I don't have
into
anything.
A comp pile.
I don't have anything. Cleo Matt Green.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But like, when you just opened all of those packs and you're like, well.
Oh yeah. Which is why, if you're doing retail, like, I'm grabbing one thing in the checkout line. I'm not dropping this kind of money.
That's why we do it for you, folks. So you don't...
We were just getting all this base out of the...
Have to.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
Last pack, Mega.
I gotta say, I'm actually really surprised that we didn't get, like, a single...
I know.
Numbered card. Like, I wasn't really expecting an auto.
No.
Autos are usually pretty exclusive to hobby for something like this. Yeah, the Epic Performers.
Goddard Silver. Drew Brees. And Travis Kelce. Alright, so I got the Kelce brothers.
Alright. We don't need to do comps.
Alright, since I pulled both Kelce brothers.
Alright.
Which one is better?
Which one is better?
I'm leaving it that vague.
Travis.
Which one's better at their position?
Travis.
All time. Who is the best tight end of all time? Who's your number one tight end of all time? Who's your GOAT tight end?
Today or trajectory?
Today.
Antonio Gates or Tony G?
Interesting.
But also maybe Kelce?
I was gonna say, what else does he have to do?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like it also very much could just be Travis Kelce. I don't know. There's the whole. I would need to go look at his stats.
They're good. They're better than you think they are.
But pre-Mahomes, because he's like 34.
He's 34. He has 5 years pre-Mahomes.
Yeah.
Alex Smith years.
So I would need to look at his stats pre-Mahomes.
I know he had over 1,000 yards at least twice.
Okay.
And he has like over 90 career touchdowns already.
Yeah.
In 5 years of Mahomes.
So long as like the non-Mahomes years were like above average, and everything he's had Mahomes on has been the highest level. 2 Super Bowls. Dating Taylor Swift.
Obviously.
No other tight end has dated Taylor Swift.
That we know of.
I didn't see her showing up to the Bucks games to root on Gronk.
Well, you segued into my other question because you mentioned Tony G, you mentioned Antonio Gates. Where's Gronk for you?
I think he's awesome, but he just like didn't play long enough for me.
Yeah.
Like, yep, you produced at a really high level in your prime with the best quarterback of all time. Great. But like, you're not 34 and still the best tight end in football.
He is 34.
Well, now he is. But like,
no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so like Travis Kelce currently playing 34, best tight end in football. Like if we were...
No, it's not even close.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, no one else is like...
Who's the second best tight end? TJ Hawkinson?
I would take Hawkinson or Andrews.
Andrews, right? I forgot about Andrews.
It's a coin toss between the two, whoever's healthier at the time.
All right, last question. You are starting a 1-season franchise.
Mm-hmm.
You get to cherry pick every player from NFL history in their prime to fill out your roster. What tight end are you putting on your team at their peak? They only have to play...
Oh, Jimmy Graham.
Ooh. I don't hate that.
At like their single, like...
Right. Yeah.
Now, like, if you said, like, their average over 3 years of their peak, he's off the list. But, like, the highest caliber of Jimmy Graham, literally unstoppable.
Yeah. Yeah. Was that 2014?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, like, actually
Yeah.
like...
Good answer. Yeah.
But if you took Kelce over him, I couldn't argue with you.
I might go Gates.
Yeah, Gates, too, like...
Poor Tony Gonzalez. I mean...
Yeah.
He was just like a 97 overall for 12 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But there was just also 99s playing at the same time. That like...
But not even at the same time. Just like Gates was probably a higher peak. Played also for a very long time.
Yeah.
Kelce, higher peak. Played for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Gronk, definitely higher peak.
Yeah.
Didn't quite play as long.
But also
Graham,
more prominent.
Higher peak.
Like Gronk
has rings. He's got all the rings.
Yeah. And he's a big personality.
Tony Gonzalez was in the Chiefs way before it was cool.
Yeah.
He was in the Trent Green Chiefs. All right, we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you Travis Kelce's stats. You're going to have to shit your pants.
All I'm saying is that, like, going back to, like, the original question of the day, this one of every mosaic did not make a strong case for retail.
No.
Versus, like...
I'm going to be trying to return these packs.
Woof.
Hello.
Leave a like. Sub if you're not. Let us know. Do you think retail is worth it? Whatever worth it means to you. And we'll catch you in the next video.
Later.